What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Just getting a little maintenance done. We're putting some lube on the chain, cleaning the wheels. I got a little event coming up that I'm going to in Atlanta. One of the big motorcycle clubs is having something, so I'm gonna go out there and show a little support. I better have my bike together. I know people might want to see it. Just got to make sure I'm on top of my A game. But that's not what this video is about. I've had numerous questions about pretty much what I spent in, different parts and pretty much what I got into the bike. And it might be a little less than you think, guys. Like I told you in the past, I'm about 95 to 98% done with this bike. It took me about a year to build. It was not cheap, I'll tell you that, but it wasn't break the bank expensive. Now, our numbers might be a little different. Another thing, I don't remember the price for everything. I'm gonna try to get you roundabout. You guys can total it up at the end. Bike itself is around $28,000. I paid around $28,000. I did some negotiating. Remember, guys, I did have a trade-in for this bike at the same time. So I pretty much got it where I wanted it to be at the same time. I don't know what they go for in your area. Remember, black bikes are a little bit cheaper. This is a special with a special color, so it did run me a little bit more expensive. But as I'm tightening this up, taking care of business, I'm gonna still try and give you guys some game. If I don't answer a question in this video that you might be looking for, then hit me on the Real Official Mac on Instagram and I'll try and help you out as best I can. So we're gonna start from what you can see. You do see, guys, I have the saddlebags off the bike. Cleaning the wheel area back here, cleaning the tour pack up, cleaning everything up, make sure it looks good. So starting with the back of the bike, tour pack, that's gonna run you about 1,500 bucks. You get it from Harley, that's pretty much what you're gonna spend, or a little bit more. Remember, brackets and all that, I got everything. I'm looking at around 1,500. Guys, remember, I know you're gonna ask me where I got it from. I got it off a guy on Facebook. I can't find them anymore, so I really can't tell you how to find them to get this tour pack. But like I said, it wasn't cheap. You might as well go to Harley. Make sure you get everything how you want it. But before I get too far into this, I want to let you guys know this. Build your bike how you want it to. Don't go crazy spending on something that you may never use, or getting something that your buddy has and it just didn't make sense for you to buy it anyway, but you bought it just to say you have it. Take for instance, now this is very subjective. This whole video is very subjective. This is just me. We're all different shapes and different sizes. So with that being said, I don't have a suspension on here. I got a stock suspension and it does very well for me. I haven't felt the need to really change out my suspension because I've never ran into a situation where something said, you know what, it's time for this old suspension to go. You guys out there might be looking at a whole list of different suspensions, Legends, Olin's, all these different ones, racing suspensions. If you're not gonna race, you don't really need a lot of those high-end, expensive. You want this thing to ride like a Cadillac. So that's just a gem for the day, whether you are looking at a suspension or not. Like I said, I don't have it. I haven't found the need for it. But what I did is a chain drive setup. So I knew I was gonna eventually need the chain drive setup. And just me starting from the back of the bike to the front, this is one of those pieces that, high horsepower bikes do need if you continuously try and romp on them. Belt will break. Tail lights. Lights, a lot of the times I use two people. I'll use Harley, which those are Harley rear lights, Custom Dynamics, Pro Beam. I've had bad experience with a brand. I'm not gonna say their name. I ain't gonna put them on blast. I did have to take them back, and then that's when I realized stick with Harley. They weren't even cheap. They were still expensive. So lights, Harley. Chain drive, Vulcan, and my chain itself is RK, I think, RK chain. I did a video about it. You guys can go back and look at it. Kraus axle and adjuster. Gotta have it. Expensive, but you gotta have it. You don't want to take a chance on that chain getting loose on you out there. You don't want to pop a chain. You don't want to have any problem with it. So remember, keep your chain lubed up, and that's what I'm doing today as well. Also, I'm polishing up this bike, making sure everything looks good. Undercarriage, everything. Off camera, I've already done a lot and cleaning wise. You probably didn't see I'm out here sweating. It's probably like 90 degrees out here. All right, so going from tour pack to chain drive, next comes your seat. I'm about 800 and change in on a seat. Remember, I did this twice, so I'm actually about almost $2,000 into seats. Remember, I bought the CVO seat straight from Harley, front, back pillion, and backrest from Bad Boy Cycles. So that was about 1,100 in itself, and then this one was about another 800. But you gotta have it. Just one of those things I wasn't comfortable with, so I felt like I needed to swap it out. Don't go and swap out everything if you don't need to. Give it a little chance first, then if you don't like it, swap it out. Crash bars in the rear. Remember this, guys. I go after styling second. First thing is functionality. It's gotta work. I was gonna put rear crash bars anyway. You know, Harley has the little small ones. I needed something a little beefier. The reason why I did beefier is because I did beefier handlebars. Factory 47 Legacy Edition bars. These are in a 12-inch. So if you're looking at bars, remember guys, I'm around 5'8". These were perfect for me. I'm maybe up a little bit, but it's not even noticeable. I've already taken 3.5-hour rides with these bars. I felt no fatigue. I know you guys want to know about this motor. I can't go too far into detail. 450. I'm sorry, man. 450 on the bars. Remember, I do a lot of my own installation. Unless it comes to something that's very technical, I'll take it to George, my mechanic, have him hook me up, because I won't touch a lot of those things. Let me get to something I know you guys ask about a lot, and that's my music setup. I pretty much come up with my own setup. I just have somebody else install it. I'm all diamond everywhere on the bike. I'm talking tweeters, speakers, everything's diamond. I would say for a setup like this, man, you're looking at about 5,000, give or take. I paid twice to have this done. I finally got it right the second time around. The first time was okay, but the second time around really hit the nail on the head. Don't forget, guys, I can't remove my tour pack. Come around this side. Oh, I forgot to introduce. Reese is on the camera today. That's my daughter. Say hi, Reese, to the camera. Reese is working for free today. Thank you, Reese. I appreciate it. All right, Reese don't want to work for free today, but yeah, we can detach it. It does have a quick disconnect, so if I'm not riding like that and I want to ride just, you know, more stylish without the tour pack, trust me, guys, it works out perfect for me. Where we at? Legacy bars, grips. Now, grips are something that you just have to go with the feel of grips, man. I like something that's a little more rubbery, a little more sticky, but I don't like a big fat grip, just not for me. What we got here, we're gonna go with, all right, let's go with the engine. I know. Look, guys, I'm not gonna tell you what size it is, because if you watch my Instagram live, you know what size it is. I told you guys I'm gonna tell it one time only. Remember, I did a stage 2 first, and then I upgraded the engine the second time. Remember, I paid for it twice. It's one of those things you pay for twice, but I knew I was gonna do it in stages, so I bought most of the outside things first, and then the cam is usually something that, you know, it's just, you have to get rid of it if you're going a bigger size motor. So I would say motor, 7,000, 8,000, somewhere around in there, just because of the components I have, and I made sure I swapped everything. I'm not going into detail. I might do an Instagram live again, probably, maybe today, maybe later on today. If I do it today, you got another chance to ask. I might answer. If I don't, real official Mac on Instagram, and I'll try to take care of you on that. So come around this way, Rishi do. All right, so you guys ask about my air cleaner an awful lot. All right, it's a custom air cleaner. Okay, this is a probably 1.5 inch filter, or maybe even a 2-inch filter. But remember, if you're using the Screaming Eagle original filter, I think that's the ventilator 2. It comes with the glass. Oh, well, it doesn't come with the glass. It comes with a filter here. But what I did, I had it custom done to give me the glass. give you that T-Man look, T-Man performance look. Remember, we need the air to be pulled into this big motor to get this thing going. Talk exhaust. This is my exhaust system, all the way out the back there. That is a D&D system. It came with the dummy pipe, all black with slash cut rear caps. $2,000. I gotta wipe something because I don't even want to say that out loud again. Yeah, it was $2,000, but the good thing about it, I won't ever need another exhaust. It's American made, American built, American everything with that exhaust. It's been doing fine. It's even scraped a little bit in the back. I ain't gonna say how that happened, but it has touched the bumper. So all in all, and I'm missing a few little pieces, I'll say I'm about 18,000 into this bike. Now, here comes the subjective side. Stay right there. I'm coming around. So, if I'm 18,000 in, this is an all-out build, okay? All-out build. Guys, you don't need to spend that type of money to get something similar. Remember, if you don't need a bigger engine, that's a lot of money you can save there. If you don't need a loud sound system like I have, that's a lot of money you can save there. If you don't need a big backrest that's custom done and all those different things, that's money you can save there. But I can tell you this, I can ride this bike anywhere and it's very comfortable. I can sit back, relax. I got everything I need. I'm even putting a cup holder on the bike. I got everything I need to make those trips. So guys, like I've said before, don't buy junk. Remember, we even had to go and trade in the old foot pegs there because they were garbage. Now, mind you, I don't run a different suspension. It's a stock suspension, and I'm running the stock floorboards. The whole setup is stock. The reason why, I don't have a problem with it. My feet don't slip off. I really don't need my legs out any wider. I'm not really on the floorboards that often. I'm usually up on the highway pegs. Just what it is. I did do a few things that's cosmetic, you know, just to personalize it to me, like my wind spoiler there, and you know, just little things I did to customize it for me, because I don't want to run around looking like everybody else. This is my setup. This was all my idea. Oh, I'm sorry, I almost forgot. Front wheel over there. That's a 21-inch Prodigy wheel, guys. It was $1,500. The front fender was another $600, but it came painted and with the fender. So we're looking at $2,100 just in the front end over there. Not a big deal. Not a big deal, because a lot of guys change that type of stuff out. Mine was mostly for cosmetic. I could have done it without it. I could have been fine. The bike would still ride real good. It's just something that I chose to do on my own. Guys, any questions, any comments, any concerns for me? Real Official Mac on Instagram. Comment, subscribe. Make sure you guys are subscribing, all right? When I go live, when I do those things, I check and I make sure my guys on Instagram live, my guys on YouTube live, my guys everywhere, when you comment, when you ask me questions on Instagram, I make sure you subscribe first. All right, man, till the next time, peace.